Chapter 10, An Explosion. At the beginning of this chapter, Charlotte finally comes up with a way to save Wilbur. She doesn't tell us what the plan is, but she thinks it'll work because people are very gullible. Do you know what gullible means? Reading from page 67. What does gullible mean? Easy to fool, said Charlotte. Let's come up with a text to self connection, either a time that you were gullible or maybe you know somebody that's gullible. That means they're easy to fool. We can start our text to self connection by saying a time I was gullible was when, or possibly you could talk about somebody else. I think blank is very gullible because usually our little brothers and little sisters are pretty gullible. We can trick them to do just about anything. Was that your text to self connection? Don't tell him, but Gomer, my dog, he's pretty gullible. If you mention the words peanut butter, he will fall for anything. I've been gullible too. I used to think milk builds strong bones. Now I know it's spinach. Now we're gonna dive further into the chapter. Templeton's egg both saves the day, but also causes a big problem in the farm. What problem does it cause? I'm reading from page 72. The goose egg was right underneath. There was a dull explosion as the egg broke, then a horrible smell. Fern screamed. Avery jumped to his feet. The air was filled with terrible gases and smells from the rotten egg. Templeton, who had been resting in his home, scuttled away into the barn. "Good night!" screamed Avery. "Good night! What a stink! Let's get out of here!" Fern was crying. She held her nose and ran towards the house. Avery ran after her, holding his nose. Charlotte felt greatly relieved to see him go. It had been a narrow escape. So I guess in his own way, Templeton is actually pretty helpful. Thank you guys for reading Explosion with me. I look forward to seeing you guys at the next chapter.